they can get DA involved early. He's going to be going 110. I call it that for the worst regular season. 23 games for the Lakers starting right now. Russ, now to DeMar DeRozan, still leads the NBA in mid-range.
And just caught and popped. That's what he does.
LeBron, you talked about it. What a nice, efficient game he had last night. Everything was spread around. Luka, a very depleted Golden State team last night. They had really no chance at that one after the Lakers got off early and were rolling. Now to the right-hand side. It's going to be taken by the former Stanford Cardinal. That's Renaud. They look to get it right back to him, and here we go. 3-on-1. Reeves all the way. He'll take it himself.
Nice job by Austin to block the shot.
Russ, the king of the triple-double. He's out on top. He'll quarterback this one. Now to Nick Clifford over the left wing side. Right back to Russ. Pull up from 15. A lot of times he uses the board from there, and I think he really wanted to at that time.
He did. He just missed it.
Yeah, just came up short. Clanked it off the front of the iron. Luka lob, throw it down. 8 in the lob in the jam.
Again, just good dribble penetration, and the center has to leave him.
DeMar, they swing it. Little shake and bake. Clifford lost Luka not just once but twice, but he couldn't finish it. He said after the game, a couple of games ago, we are still a work in progress, even though we have hit the 1st of March. Reeves goes around one. Now leaves it for Marcus Smart. He's open for 3 off the rim, and a good rebound that time taken out of the air by number 9, and that is Achua, the big sneeze. He's got it on the outside. Achua spinning, little 10-footer, going to be off the rim. Fell right into Luka, who is boxing out.
He did a great job of boxing out with Russell Westbrook.
Luka dancing, Luka still dancing, and he kind of got caught as Renaud didn't take the final.
That was a good defensive sequence for Renaud.
He stood right there, counted and won. The NBA in field goal percentage. He leads the team now with 52 starts and 6 total points over the last 2 games. But as Stu just mentioned, he's got 4 already here in the first 2.5 minutes. Russ over the defense. There's Renaud, tries the tap. He's going to stay with it, and it's knocked out of bounds. Percentage of 36% winning percentage as a head coach. Now to the right-hand side. Clifford trying to attack, knocked away, corner. Russ, no, weak side rebound taken by the Lakers. They lead it 6-2. LeBron sizing up the defense of Achua. Here comes LeBron, little fall away. Jump shot is perfect. Another good start for the Lake Show.
I tell you, that was some play by LeBron. He faked like he's going to go, then he pulled it up, let the defender fall asleep a bit, and then knocks down the J.
Some of the best offensive games this year for the Kings have been against the Lakers. By the way, Sacramento won the last game. Oh, they're battling. It's a scrum. It's underneath. Marcus is going to come up with it and skip it. Now LeBron, 2-on-1. Reeves all the way. The jam! LeBron! Assist to pass Coop for 5th all-time in Laker history. And coming back the other way, and Clifford uses the backboard to score.
It's amazing how many times this teams will take a timeout and set up a play and have it be successful.
Doncic out near the logo. Now to Austin. He's wide open if he wants it. Instead, baseline again, and LeBron tried to throw it down. A little mustard off the hot dog that time. And Russ goes all the way to the rim and scores.
Yeah, LeBron changed his mind a little bit on his dunk attempt, and then on the way down decided to try it and came up a little dry.
He led in assists the other night. In fact, LeBron has led in assists 8 of the last 11 Laker games. Doncic right at the top of the key. Remember the top of the key used to be a long shot?
No, I don't remember that.
Well, remember. Hey, top of the key. That's just pure mid-range right there. Taken away by the Lakers. Turnover again. Here we go, 3-on-3. Middleman is Luka. Bounce to Smart. Back to Luka. Unselfish play, but it doesn't work.
They're finally the late whistle. They're catching.
BMW.
They built these roads as if they knew we were coming.
1. Of course, no Steph, and there were others who didn't play, but it was, as you said, happy belated birthday to Luka, his 27th birthday yesterday.
Yeah, as pressures Achua picked up that foul. He had
Clifford with LeBron in front of him. Russ, they're just giving him that outside jumper if he wants it. Now the left-hand side, Clifford flyby that time by Reeves, and a good little play by Nick Clifford.
Okay, he just really took his time. That's what you don't predetermine what you're going to do. He did a great job.
16 times in double-digit scoring this year. They tried to find 8 coming down the lane. A little fumble and stumble. Goes right back to LeBron. 8 to shoot. As LeBron tries to get towards the rim, they look for 8, and again, out of bounds it goes. Last night, LeBron was actually listed as questionable before the game. Here's a catch. Shoot by Reeves. He had 2.9 to fire it. He took about 0.6.
Yeah, that was a quick delivery, wasn't it?
Westbrook bumps right into Doncic. Another turnover.
That was unforced.
That's their 4th stew already in the game. That's one thing they didn't do the other night in their game. They didn't turn it over. They beat Dallas. They scored 130 in that one. That's a patented shot by LeBron James. Tapped up and in by D.A.
Just what the doctor ordered as far as they start to a game for the Lakers. See if they can continue this.
Well, double-doubles in all 3 games for 8 against the Kings this year. See if the trend continues. Reeves looking to get it again. This time it's off the rim. Rebound taken by Westbrook, the former Bruin of UCLA, and of course, prepped here in Southern California too. Russ trying to get into the lane. Or under 6 minutes to go in the first quarter, 19-8. There's a 3 for Westbrook. He didn't even draw iron. Renault, good offensive rebound. That was a tough one to get if you're a defensive rebounder. Kennard had a really nice game last night. Hayes, Reeves, Rui, who's back after missing a couple, and Luka Doncic, who shoots and can't score. Good box out there by Renault. Spent 4 years in Stanford, up in the Bay Area. 6-0 in turnovers right now. 6-0 underneath. Renault scores.
Oh, very nice play by Clifford again.
And Max Renault has the bucket. Reeves trying to split the defense. Now he's got a lob. Going to Jackson Hayes.
And one.
Oh, no, I'm going to remind him about it. Oh, goes right back to Jax. He was as surprised as anybody.
First rule of free throw shooting, you box out the shooter.
Yeah, nobody did, and we're going to get more free throws in its first quarter tonight. Hey, Laker fans, gear up for your next adventure this spring with a premium right there. A few years from now.
Still have 4.5 to go here in the first quarter. Lakers already with 23 on the board.
Devin Carter in the game. He wears number 22. Plowden is in, wears number 29. And he's going to get the ball in the key, trying to work on Hayes. Now if it goes, it doesn't go. He hits the deck at his career high with 19 points against Dallas. He's got a couple of 15-point games this lost already this evening, though. This is one of 11 games in the NBA. In fact, it's the nightcap. Lakers in their Sunday whites. Got to get it across at 8. We saw a violation the last time we did a game. A couple of off of turnovers. That's the first Laker miscue tonight. Down the middle he goes, all the way. Clifford, he's been active, Stu.
Well, he's been reading the floor extremely well and making good decisions.
He's out of Colorado State, 24th pick in the draft, if you're wondering. The rookie, 6'6". Now here comes Luke. Boy, he attacks, doesn't he? With the right hand on the other side. The reverse is good.
Well, he has shown multiple times since being acquired by the Lakers that he's got some bounce off the dribble.
He did hit 4 threes last night. That's more like Luke Kennard. He had his Laker high of 16 points. Yeah, he could create. Kennard, he's not a catch and shoot guy by any means solely. Doncic! Little Luka magic for 3.
Well, you don't play any defense better than that. The defender was right in Luka's grill, but it didn't make a difference.
Now leading scorer last night, leading scorer in the last 5. That one's blocked by Jax, but we're going to have a late whistle and a Payne second chance, fast break. And their bench has outscored Sacramento 7-4. Laker bench was a big part of last night's rout up in San Francisco. Kennard, boy, in rhythm, just stepping into it, hits the 3.
Well, he missed the first shot there on that possession. They got the offensive rebound, and he didn't hesitate to shoot that second one.
Looking for his 3rd crown. being the best three-point shooter during the course of a season. Malik Monk spins, turns, no. Rebound, Maxi Kleber, who is in the game. Our first look at him tonight. LeBron handling the basketball. He's bumping there into Patrick Baldwin. Ball comes free, taken, it's loose, it's Devin Carter. They're on the break. Monk all the way and gets fouled as he was underneath the rim. Malik Monk, he'll get a couple. All right, Laker fans, you know what the deal is.
Well, 2 free throws, and Laker lead is 19. They got to make sure they don't look at scoreboard. They've got to keep the same mentality that they had to start this game.
Again, the Lakers lead the season series 2-1. Sacramento took the last game on January the 12th. They won by 12. Trying to put a fancy move on, and Kennard winds up on the floor. Monk goes all the way with the two-hand jam. So in transition, Sacramento off of a turnover. So now the turnovers are 6-4. Lakers, Stu, you mentioned it, can't get sloppy, and that's exactly what they're doing right now. Jake, he looks to attack the rim. They rip it away again. But LaRavia's got it underneath, and again they get a hand on it. So playing defense without fouling. And that one's behind number 22, Devin Carter. And LeBron was up near the rim, and that's underneath the rim, and he gets rejected. Lakers can't get a shot away. At the other end, LaRavia. He's going to foul Carter. So ago, and since snapping that 16-game losing streak, out for the rest of the season with tendon damage in the right ring finger, or the fifth finger on his right hand. Sabonis is out for the season with meniscus tear in his knee. Keegan Murray is out with the ankle sprain, and DeAndre Hunter is also out. So 4 key players are out for Sacramento as Marcus Smart hits.
2 quick passes by the Lakers, and Marcus Smart wide open.
Monk fires and nails it. And that's their first made 3. They are 1 for 6 after the Monk make.
Well, we know that 3 can get you back in games if you make enough of them.
Biggest lead, 21.
And Kennard, another 3-pointer of his own.
He is now 10 threes from 1,000 in his career. 10 more. Oh, Lakers.
Maxi
Yes,
Kleber.
Kleber. Get the play going. Here comes LeBron with a head of steam all the way. Can't score, but Maxi making it happen at the other end. LeBron, a 75%er at the line this year, and can knock that one down. He was 11 for 13 from the field in the win over Sacramento a couple of days before New Year's. LeBron has played about 70% of the games right now. So if he would to be honored something at the post right now, he would be available for that. Of course, you can't miss a certain amount of games. Here's Monk.
Call foul on Jake.
Well, every Laker starter has scored. In fact, every Laker player but LaRavia and Kleber, as they've gone 10 deep, have scored tonight. So 8 out of the 10. That's a good little fake by Carter. Then he short arms it. Taken out by Marcus Smart, the veteran, the former lottery pick. Many, many, many years with the dreaded Celtics. Now it's taken by LeBron. LeBron holding on to it. Ooh, shake and bake. James, popcorn machine. Couldn't finish. Free throws. Again, a back-to-back. LeBron playing both ends. Last time the Lakers had a back-to-back, he sat up in Sacramento, his NBA debut. Many, many, many years ago. The first pick in the 2003 draft. Carter. Boy, just setting the pick was Reno, a moving, kind of blocking pick.
Good job by Jake, though, staying in front.
LeBron trying to be aggressive down the middle. That was a pass for Kleber that goes out of bounds.
I thought he would.
Look at the leading scorer in the first quarter in the NBA. Hits the second most threes per game in the NBA. Reno. Oh, look at this match. He's working on Smart, who's a great defender, and he shows it right there.
Stripped him of the ball clean.
It's a pocket picked. Now it's LeBron. Yo-yo with the dribble. They're trying to reach in and take it away. He's going to bully his way in towards the lane, and they turn it over. Monk trying to put it up ahead, and here they go and lay it up and in on the break again.
Got a technical foul here.
Lakers will play games in the month of March. 17. Maxey slam dunk.
Oh, Maxey Kleber, talking about get on the trampoline.
Luka with 6 assists. Those two, of course, were a formidable duo for many years in Dallas. This one off target. Achua's got it underneath. He's still got it underneath, and he scores. Precious Achua. He led them in scoring the other night for just the second time this year. Oh, Marcus never brought it down.
Maybe
right
he
in front of his own bench.
Maybe he should have.
He probably should have. And Maxey and his teammates, you know what came to mind immediately was, remember when Isaiah Stewart was running wild in Detroit and nobody wanted to get near him when he was kind of going after Bron? I remember Russ was out on the floor squaring up, getting ready for Big Stu. He was the one that was all ready to take him on. That's going to be a slam dunk. It's going to count for Achua. That was a 24-second buzzer going off, and Precious was right there. The big sneeze has a bucket.
This second quarter, the Lakers haven't been nearly as sharp as when they started the game, and that's why I was talking about scoreboard. Can't look up and see a big lead and relax.
Reeves, ring it up for 3. Again, the Lakers built that lead, biggest 22, and they've sort of been hovering around it for a while. Bounce underneath, that was intended for Achua, and out of bounds. The last of a 5-game roadie for Sacramento. They're ready to get back home themselves. And again, the Lakers, plenty of home games in March. Hope to see you out here. Lakers Ticket Exchange. That's where you get your tickets. Here is Doncic. That hit the front of the rim. That wasn't even really close. Now Russ, here he comes. Now to the right-hand side. 3 on the way. That's I think Rui got a hand on it.
I hope so, because that was an air ball.
Really. And Rui at the other end. He can't finish the play. Leno's got the rebound. That's going to be his 6th. Daquan Plowden had control of it. Now it's Achua from the outside. What a rebound. What a rebound.
That's
that time.
Great rebound by Plowden.
Going up to get it.
Man.
His second board. Lakers really getting beat up on the boards right now. It is 24-16. That's been an issue at times. Obviously, the Lakers, they've been treading water, so to speak, with their record for the last 2-3 months. Underneath, that one is knocked out of bounds.
Yeah,
Not 500 ever since. Oh, Wade was there and fumbled it out of bounds. I don't think he was ready for it.
should always be expecting a pass.
Here's Russ. Russ all the way. Nobody stopped the ball. And then they foul him for an and 1. In NBA assists, currently ranks 11th. All right, fans. Well, we'll talk about Jacob in a minute, but here is Luka. He's got a great little sweepstakes for us to talk about later stuff, doesn't he? Yeah, he does. Here it is, Reeves. Now to Doncic. Oh, they double him up. He tried to split the defense. He's very gets to an upcoming game. That's pretty cool. To enter, here's what you do. Follow at call.jacob on Instagram and like and again, marching to the
Close game.
Now, the 20-point deficit. They have the second worst point differential. You know, just barely behind Washington, who's got the worst. So they've been blown out their share of times. That one's thrown up. Going to get total of 11 points, 8 rebounds, 3 assists, couple of steals. So we've seen him quite a bit. Number 1 pick was all the way back in the 80s. The Kings franchise, which is, of course, moved around a little bit. And they nearly left Sacramento. But they were saved by numerous folks who were heroes for keeping them up there. Reeves, oh, the spin underneath. Then he nearly fumbles it. And we got a whistle, double dribble.
Yeah.
Big 36%. Here in the first half, we have another whistle and another turn. Inbound it comes to Luka. Of course, the Lakers Started the night 6th in the West. They're trying to avoid the play-in a month and a half. They've been in the play-ins. Inbound it goes to the Lakers. Oh, here is Luka finds Ayton. I don't think that's how they drew it up. But he's got it, and he throws it down.
That's why you read. You don't necessarily always draw it up. You just react. Read the defense.
And he kind of threw it behind the defender. Did Luka. Into the corner. Nick Clifford, Kennard trying to stay with him, does a nice job. DeRozan forgot one thing, the basketball. Goes back and gets it. DeMar, good pass. Here's Russ. Oh, reverse layup is good for Westbrook. Sending it back to the studio in 2.5 minutes for the halftime report. Ayton just moved right into that. And Ayton, what a start. 5 for 5, 3 rebounds and an assist. So he's one of 3 Lakers in double figures. Reno answers right back. Clifford is the only one in double digits for Sacramento. It's been a slow start for DeRozan, obviously. He only has 2 points. Well, passing it up that time was Kennard, who gave it to another 3-point marksman in Rui, who couldn't knock it down. Under 2 minutes. Russ, open. Russ, got it. Shoot 27% during the month of February from 3 as we turn the calendar to March today. Luka straight away. Yes, sir. Doncic.
When they move the basketball and it doesn't really stick, they're getting any shot they want.
Oh, that's a great assist number so far. I'm sure Coach Redick will be super pleased with 18 assists right now for the Lakers. And shooting 52.5%. They turn it over again. They force a dozen turnovers. Rui gets fouled. So yeah, a bit further, the Kings did have 10 offensive rebounds. It could have been a lot worse. They only have 4 second chance points. They are 2 for 9 on shots after getting a second opportunity. But you mentioned the points in transition for them after the turnovers. And here's Clifford shooting, scoring. So he hits the 3 to start things up here in quarter number 3.
You know, the Lakers' biggest lead in that first half was 22. Right now, sitting at 13.
Yeah.
They better get back to being focused.
Ayton, they're trying to feed the big man early, and he has a little jump hook.
He continues his streak. He's made 6 consecutive shots.
12 points, 3 rebounds, 2 assists. Same starting 5 for both sides out on the floor. DeRozan got it. Boy, nothing but net for DeMar.
That short corner 3, and he doesn't look to shoot the 3 often, but that short corner 3 is well within his wheelhouse.
Career versus his hometown Lakers, 22+ points per game. He's only a 33%er from outside, but again, the king of the mid-range. LeBron. And here is AR, baseline, rolls around and comes out. Reno's got it. So trying to make an early statement here in the 3rd. Sacramento. Not a whole lot to lose except for another game for these guys right now. I mean, worst record in the NBA. Blocked that time by Ayton.
Oh, wow. Look at this.
Oh, spinning Reeves and a block by Precious Achiuwa.
Austin obviously thought he had a real easy one.
Russ corner. Nobody there to rebound for Sacramento. The only one collecting it, Ayton. And here comes LeBron orchestrating. He's in the front court. James won a couple of different numbers with the Lakers, and now he's on number 23, and he knocks that one down from mid-range himself.
He waited for after the screen for Ayton to clear out the area, and they both went to Ayton and left LeBron.
The 9 points, rather, for the King. Achiuwa. DeRozan, let's see if he tries to assert himself, the veteran presence. He's going to turn, find a wide open man. They move it nicely, but again, they don't mind Russ taking 3s. On the other side, nice runner that time by Nick Clifford.
He was their best player in the first half.
I was going to say the exact same thing.
He continues where he left off.
I was took the words right out of my mouth. Their best player that we've seen tonight. Little shovel pass LeBron, who threw it away. Right to the defense. Boy, they scored here. I'll tell you what, there's a timeout. Suspected that was going to happen. It's down to 10.
It's always been
10 years, the bottom half of the league 9 times. The one time Sacramento wasn't in the bottom 10, they were 14th underneath. That's a foul. They doubled up on 8 and then committed the foul. Sacramento's only won 5 games on the road.
Surprised when Ayton got that ball. He didn't just try to go up over the top. As soon as he caught it, he was looking to pass.
Brings it in for Luka. Just inside the free throw line. And he has it deflected. 9 to shoot to bring it in, and does to Austin. He checks the clock. He goes into his action with 5, with 4. Going to fire it up. Going to be well short. I think Achua got a hand on it. Precious is underneath. They can't get it to him. Smart, 2-on-1. Marcus Lob underneath. And Austin did not want to challenge Achua. Instead, it's LeBron all the way, lays it up, actually slams it home. He got on the little mini tramp and got up enough to slam it. Fast break points. Every year, LeBron James, boy, nearly an up, down, and a travel for DeRozan. He's got 6 on the clock. Underneath, turn, score, Renault. Max Renault, 7-1. And since the All-Star break, he's playing really, really good basketball, averaging over 15 points a game. He has settled in to be the main man. Luka, Clifford was looking to steal it. Out of bounds it goes. 3-game losing streak, trying to avoid a 3-game home losing. And again, looking for their 36th win of the year, and their 17th here at home. It hasn't been a great home schedule result-wise. They've been playing better on the road.
It hasn't even been good.
Yeah. They got 20, well, that's no, against the West they have 24 wins. Here's a bounce and a skip, and unable to.
Was right out of bounds with the ball.
They're trying to give it to Achua in the .com arena. DeRozan out on top, now leaves it to the near side. Nick Clifford, boy, he had LeBron turned around. But then he had it stumble off of his foot, and a turnover. Speaking of stumbling, down went Renault. Luka now surveys the floor. Left, right, handles the dribble. Luka whips it on over to Reeves. He swings it all the way to Marcus. Got it! String music, fresh snow in the corner for Marcus Smart.
Again, 2 quick passes out of the double, and you get a good-looking open shot.
Speed is back to 14. DeMar rises over LeBron and has it. Another bucket for DeRozan. Slow start for him tonight, but now he's up to 9. 2 players have 14 for the Kings, Clifford and Westbrook.
DeRozan's only attempted 5 shots.
Yeah, made 3 of them. Luka slowly, surely underneath. Well, I'll tell you what, that pace, Stu, when he's a
The defender there. You try to speed Luka up, but it's hard. He controls his own tempo.
That one is tapped with Renault. Looking for J.J. Redick. We're back about Minnesota and Denver, who played each other today. Denver twice, Minnesota and New York. So half of that, the next 8 are going to be marquee games for sure. See how the Lakers do against those teams above 500. Luka, throw it up and in.
Hot Mess is back with spicy jalapenos, onion rings, and gooey pepper jack cheese.
And Luka makes it a 3-point play.
Well, averaging the league's fewest points. Well, they haven't. They're 29th right now, but they haven't led the league, if you will want to put it that way, in the fewest points scored in about 10 years. Sacramento. Double rivalry it was. Westbrook rolls around, comes out. Hayes has it. Kennard. Lob. Hayes! Rim running down and throws it down with authority. Timeout.
Jackson.
On Tuesday night, we'll have that game for you on Spectrum Sportsnet and the app. Pelicans, who've been playing good ball. By the way, really good ball. They've been red hot. Won 4 in a row coming in tonight. That one is knocked away and out of bounds.
I think Luka got a block shot there. Jackson with the block.
So now 6 to shoot. They've got it back, splitting the bench. DeRozan. Russ is going to have to shoot it, and does from the corner. Long shot, long rebound on the run. 3-on-1. Luka's got the basketball. He's going to go all the way and score.
That is an example of how not to play fast break defense.
Ball was not stopped. And coast to coast went Doncic. Down the middle, all the way, throwing up. Boy, that was altered momentarily by Hayes, but the follow is good.
Nice little teardrop by Clifford.
Holding on to it. And now he's going to utilize the pick by Hayes. Wide open. Cunnar, you bet it. Great pass. Little hook pass that time by Doncic.
And it was a hook pass shoulder high. That thing was whipped over there.
You know, Luke is trying to become the 9th player of 3. All right, how about this from Nissan?
This Lakers broadcast is brought to you by the Nissan Rogue. Shop Nissan USA.
Well, how's that triple-double watch? He's going to need a few more rebounds. He's got 5 boards right now, 9 assists, 23 points. The double-double is almost secured. Doncic, ooh, he slips. Let's hope he's all right, and he is. Stumbles, gets back up, and this goes in. It goes in! That's some magic from Luka.
That is just sick. That is just flat sick.
Underneath, one-hand jam.
Luka
Eubanks.
He fell to the floor, kept his dribble alive, got up, was defended, and somehow threw it over the top for a triple.
Doncic again. And he's going to step back again. He tried to fire that one in, almost used the equipment to bank it home. Quickly now Sacramento, they go around the defense, they put it up and they put it in. Nate Clifford again. Nate Clifford with 17. 89-69 is our score, 20-point advantage. Another whip pass into the corner, Rui. That takes a lot of strength, Stu, to have that kind of velocity on a hook pass, whip pass. Oh, Eubanks was eyeing him.
Oh, yeah. Starting the quarter, maybe in a zone? No, they're manning up.
We'll give you the 10 on the floor in a moment. Achua's underneath. And they trying to get around Kleba. So Achua had a career night against Dallas. Being held in check tonight. LeBron gets knocked down. He'll shoot free throws.
Hopefully LeBron and Luka, especially for LeBron.
Well, Luka's going to get to 30 if he somehow gets back in the game, and you would think he would. 98-76. He's at 29 minutes. LeBron's only at 22. Monk can't shoot. Drifting a little bit. Boy, Achua was right there. They knocked it away from him.
LeBron stripped him.
Kennard, LaRavia. Marcus going to take this 3. Yes, rattles it home. 101-76, and that is your biggest lead of the game.
The Lakers shooting the ball pretty well from distance, 50% from behind the arc.
Very well. Oh, Eubanks. That just hung up there a long time.
It almost died up there.
Really did. Lakers on the year, if you're wondering, 3-point shooting, they're 17th in the NBA. They're number 1 in overall field goal percentage. Kleba goes down the middle with the left hand. Nice stuff. Maxey.
It's alive!
Yeah, with the left hand. He looks right at his buddies on the bench. Boy, the good-natured Maxey Kleba. Monk, back and forth he goes. Now he shoots over Maxey, and he's got it. That's a tough shot. Maxey's big guy.
Yeah, but Malik has a history of making
Oh,
tough
yeah. Malik out of Kentucky, 9th year in the league. 7 20-point games this season. Can light it up quickly. Marcus, bounce, posting, LeBron. 7 to shoot. Lakers are milking it for all it's worth. Here comes the double. So Marcus swings it. Luke with half a second left. Boy, they really put him in a bad position, although he got a really good look. Up ahead, no way. Marcus is there. Now it's a 2-on-3. Oh, LeBron stand there, Stu. I'm camped out.
There's very few things I believe out of you, but I believe that one.
Now the right wing side at 3, off the rim. Achua's got a rebound and a tap for another rebound, and Reynaud puts it up and in.
Achua's close to getting a tee as well. Letting the official have an earful.
Handoff. Now Kennard had a notion. Instead, he's going to keep control of it. AR is going to come back in. Lakers with a big lead. LeBron 3. Got it! In front of 18,273 tonight. The official attendance, 18,273. Achua's underneath. Little 5-footer's good.
That's Achua, a little frustrated tonight, coming off of a career high 29, and now he's got a total of 8 tonight, so they've done a good job. Maxi Kleber, well, I tell you, that knee must be feeling awfully good.
Of course, it took him a while to make his debut. Hurt early part of the season. Kennard playing a little defense. Rebound, James. That's his first rebound tonight, believe it or not.
No.
Oh, yeah, it is. This is going to be his second 3 right here. Make it his third. That's his third 3. He's 3 for 3 from downtown.
It was just a few minutes ago we talked about he hadn't attempted one.
That mine was still on number 2. Right around Kleber that time, and laying it up and in was Carter.
Comes another one.
4 for 4. No. Good tap by Jake. Keeps it alive for a fresh 14. Now he can pay it off with a 3. And then that one goes up. E. Clifford, Reynaud. Here he goes. Oh, Achua was there. That was. Lakers have Kennard, LaRavia, Kleber, Hachimura, and Smart on the floor right now. On its way, got it. So you have the big 3 all on the bench right now.
And I like it because Austin and Luka were at the scorer's table, and the coaching staff decided
Brought
no.
them back.
I like that.
Brought them back.
They shouldn't play anymore.
30 assists tonight for the Lakers. Great game in that regard. And that one settles in.
Is that a long deuce?
That's from Clifford, who's got 22 points.
He's
6 rebounds, 3 assists.
The crowd really happy now.
Oh, Bronny's just about to come in. Marcus Smart whips it over to LaRavia with one hand. Timeout.
Well, I tell you, that Marcus Smart, it seems like it's almost at an all or nothing for the Lakers. You want to save some of those. They'll have a good shooting game or 2 from 3-point line, then they'll go on droughts when he's in the playing for the G League.
Yeah, last week had a great game, really solid, and it was aggressive the whole night. He can do the same thing here. Kennard, 3, in and out, does not settle back in again. 118-91. The result not in question. This one bounces around and LaRavia controls. And Jake will bring it up. We're going to see the end of the Laker bench here in a moment. Everybody's going to see action tonight. James, you can hear the crowd starting to build to a crescendo. 15-footers off target. And Devin Carter will bring it into the attacking 47 for Sacramento. And they're about to lose their 48th game of the year. LaRavia goes up to get it. The only Laker player to play in every game this year, Jake LaRavia. Lakers will work it on the perimeter. We've entered the final 5 minutes of the game. Brought to you by Morocco Casino Resort and Spa. Tapped out for Jake. Now to Bronny again. Passed up the 3, gave it to Kennard. Oh, and he got tied up and had it taken away by Patrick Baldwin Jr.
That's not a block shot, that's a steal.
Oh, he just took it right away. Muscled it out of him. Reynaud. Just 22 years of age. 4.5 left. Rui pulls up just inside the free throw line. Yeah, the Lakers shooting over 50% still, just shy of 52. And Sacramento moves it around. They had really put up some decent efficiency numbers offensively against the Lakers earlier this year in the first 3 games. Not so much tonight as they miss it again. Although they are gaining in that regard.
And the Lakers take a quick timeout after that defensive rebound.
Kobe Buffkin, James, now a Thero! Here he goes, highlight film!
Well, they let 3-point plays in the game for like 2 seconds.
A second and a half. Yeah, good for him.
Yeah, great for him.
Yep. He's been bothered by that knee quite a bit this year. Turnover, taken by Dalton. Here's Connect. Now Arabian, he's underneath. He puts it up and misses. They got a chance to go 5-on-4 the other way. And they will do just that. It'd be nice to see if Dalton can hit a couple of threes. He has really been in an extended slump. Just 13% over the last 16 games.
Who's that?
Dalton.
Dalton shooting 13%?
13%.
But you got to remember, he doesn't shoot it very often anymore because he doesn't play.
That's what I'm saying. 3 for 23.
You can't get in any rhythm when
Nope.
you take a 3-pointer, you miss, and you're out of the game.
I agree with you. That's why I like to see him get a couple threes up.
Well,
a little confidence.
I think he'll get a couple of shots up.
Ronnie, let's see if he shoots a 3. Backing up. Gonna get it right back. Ronnie, 3 on its way. Yes!
I tell you, when he's aggressive, he's a much different player.
So continuing his good shooting when he's been in a game. All the way down the middle. Tap, gonna be taken by LaRavia. Here he comes, 3-on-2. Ronnie. Buffkin, Thero was looking to grab it and just throw it down on the follow. Wasn't able to do it.
Another look at Bronny.
You and I were talking about it earlier.
Yeah, he's
amazing. Really good kid. Here's the shot on the outside, and